Hello. Knox is currently trying to fix internet issues. Did you know that the Sanrio poll is going on right now, chat? And you at home can vote for Pom Pom Pudding to win and beat that rat bastard Cinema Roll. That son of a bitch Cinema Roll. Oh, hi, you're back. I was telling them they could vote for Pom Pom Pudding to beat that rat bastard Cinema Roll.
He is also a dog.
My Sweet Piano Sweep. What's my Sweet Piano?
She's a little lamb.
Oh.
Or a sheep.
Is she even in the running?
I think she's in there.
Oh, she is. She is. So I have the top 20 list here, chat. And this is the midterms currently. But Pom Pom Pudding is winning. He got 4th last year, and he's winning. This is Japan. And Cinema Roll is in 2nd. And Cinema Roll has gotten 1st for fucking 6 years in a row or whatever.
Something like that.
And then Pachaco is 3rd. But he got 2nd last year. Hello Kitty 5th. It's her whole thing. It's her thing.
Yeah, but she's not as big as some
It's
the
true.
other ones that have popped up.
Karopi's on here.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty surprising.
People like Karopi, he's just not as popular.
Yeah, apparently he got 7th last year. Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Shaco Cat is currently in 20th.
Yep.
Despite the fact that he got 46th last year. Because for some reason, chat, Japan hates Choco Cat.
Yeah, he's not big over there. But we love him over here.
Yeah. Yeah, Choco Cat, like, famously wins a lot over here.
Yeah. He gets in top 5 or...
Yeah. Wish me Mel. Wish me Mel.
Wish me Mel.
Wish. Which one's that? Which animal's that? I know Mafuyu. No, that's just the one you like.
Maru Maru?
Yeah. Mafuyu is Project Sekai.
There is a Mafuyu in Project Sekai.
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Yeah, the famous Sanrio character, Mafuyu Asahina.
Famous.
She got, I mean, there was a Sanrio collab, but she got Cookie Mew, which is like a little puffball.
Oh, that's cute.
It is cute.
Wish
Me Mel is a bunny, by the way.
I looked it up. It looks cute. Mafuyu's purple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
She had another fucked up song recently.
She's the one with the mom issues, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she's the one who pretends.
She's not very stable.
She pretends everything's okay, right?
Yeah, but she's a lot more unstable now because, like, she had a big fight with her mom, and then she's, like, living with her best friend. And she's, like, I think she's trying to get back into her home situation. It's very messy.
Huh. Wow.
Because she wants to make music, but her mom is, like, trying to make her to go to, like, college for, like, to be, like, a nurse or a doctor. And she does excel in, like, school. She gets, like, straight A's, but she's realizing that's not actually what she wants to do.
I was gonna say shit like this never happened in Bandori, but I think it did start happening in Bandori.
I think so.
I think that is, like, kind of what the new girls are all about. But, like, this didn't
Yeah.
happen to my old Bandoris.
Yeah, that's why they're popular, I think.
Yeah.
People like them fucked up girls.
Yeah, they do. Hey, I sold Pokemon Black and White the other day.
I heard.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I made...
I really gotta try selling some of my stuff on, Mercari, was it?
Mercari, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta start doing that.
Yeah. So
I don't sell stuff online, so, like, I'm like,
I'm trying to make some money to fix my transmission. For the Falcon, so... Yeah, I need to make like $800.
I know that shit's expensive. Yeah. Because one of my mom's old cars, her transmission was going, and I heard about how expensive that shit was. And
I mean,
we never got it fixed.
The transmission is going, and I got a new transmission to get rebuilt. So that's what we're doing. Is I need to save up money to get the transmission rebuilt, and then we're gonna put the rebuilt one in the car.
Gotcha.
Why? I had to restart the game.
Oh.
I didn't have my controller plugged in, so.
Oh. And it doesn't just do that.
No. No, it does not.
I wonder if the second game does.
I don't know.
Let me back in. God.
All right. 50 days until art fight. Oh boy.
All right.
You crazy bastard.
I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to do it this year. I might. I did last year to try and get back into art, so I might. Maybe I'll try again. Just my drawing era has been pretty rough.
Yeah, has it?
It took me this long to make a damn thumbnail for
yeah,
this.
I know. Listen, I wasn't like pushing you to finish it or anything. I
know.
I could have just used a default image.
I was kind of expecting you to until I like made it, but
so last time Iris died, and then we did another ending and Iris died. And now we're on a new ending where we saw a blue man.
And we don't know Iris.
And we don't know Iris. Yeah. So she could be dead. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who really knows?
Past the bush.
In the past, there would have been a nice paved path here. It's covered in brush and weeds now, but I could still make out the trail heading back. The figure went this way. Path to the bushes leads away from here. Child, do you see anything?
What do you care?
Are you cold, Mizuki?
You never cared about me, ever.
Wow.
And I liked it that way.
Good way to start. Good way to start.
I don't want you getting close to me.
Girl, you're 12.
You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me? Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus. In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
About the suspicious figure.
You saw that person standing here, right? A man?
Yeah.
What was he doing?
He was playing the drums. He put paint on it and he was hitting the drums real hard.
I don't know, it was dark. But I think he was watching me. He was standing there in the rain with no umbrella. But I don't remember anything else. I got scared and went to hide inside the column.
Do you remember anything?
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little.
Allow me to assist you.
Okay.
I was 4.
Doesn't sound any
I
better.
remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
Bro. Least traumatized 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I get to do. What's wrong? What's wrong?
Nothing.
What's wrong?
What's wrong? Hey, why are you so sad, dude?
Just wondering where this goes.
Guess I should check it out.
Iba,
Let's go
past
check
here.
it out.
Let's go check
This
it
leads
out.
to the subway.
The subway?
You can get $6.99 footlongs right now.
It
Eat
has of
fresh.
course closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago. The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
They have footlong nachos right now, Iva.
No, the track leading northward from Bloom
don't give
Park
a fuck.
eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
A railroad crossing. Railroad crossing.
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. Renju Okiura.
No.
So let me get this straight.
I was gonna be like, Mizuki's driving!
You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
Why would you say this to her? I think your father carried your mom's dead-ass body to the park, dude.
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju. And you can help me find him.
About the suspicious figure.
Hey Mizuki, tell me again. That person you saw at the merry-go-round,
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
you're sure?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
When was the last time you saw your dad?
I think about a week ago. When I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
About the Nile message.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality.
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
Well,
So you kept quiet.
bad news. Daddy's a suspect.
Yeah.
And you're an assistant to murder. You're going to jail. That's not the word. What's the word? It's not assistant. It's it's a
alibi?
It's accomplice.
No, accomplice.
My dad
Yeah.
never said anything like that to
Thank
me,
you, Sophie.
ever. That he was counting on me. I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate
Accessory. Okay, I thought it was accomplice, but then shoot us an accessory. You're an accessory to
there.
murder.
Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
Oh. I don't know if I've heard of that.
No,
Oh. Sounds weird.
you look like you want to say something.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either.
Oh,
I've known him for more than 5 years now.
My bad news.
He's like family to me.
I'd never want to put the cuffs on him.
what does he mean by that?
Would never want Mizuki to see that. Which could mean anything. Anyway, Renju just isn't the kind of guy who would commit a crime like this. What does he mean by that?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You try calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
No.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
Yeah, Mizuki, you idiot. Your dad killed that dude. I mean that woman. I mean your
Incoming call from
mom.
the boss.
I mean they.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
Chiefy just goes, Among Us. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, I just said hi, boss. Do you need something? Any idea where Renju is?
No, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. They didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
We haven't seen What's-His-Face in a while. About Renju's alibi.
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he
You know,
was
what's
at
his name?
home alone at the
What
time.
are you talking about?
What's his name? He's got a hat. He's got a mask.
But that means no one can back up his story.
Can't remember. About Renju's questioning.
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
Why did you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
I can see Boss through my left eye. That's nice. I was streaming the image real time. I don't have a cell phone. I know. I know. To Mizuki, I look like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. Okay. How do I hang up?
Talk to her?
I did. Hang up the phone.
There you go.
I clicked on her before and it didn't say anything.
All right, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Hair.
Sun poke?
What?
Sun poke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast.
She didn't know the name of the place, but in that other route, she had, well, I mean, I guess she started going there because of how fucking depressed she was.
In Akihabara.
Akihabara. That's where, that's Futaba went there, Persona 5.
Uh-huh.
There he is! There he is!
Zero.
Can't be.
Oh, that's right. Jesus Christ, I forgot.
Yeah. I remember.
Wow. Christ, poor Mizuki. The route where we get her out of her fucking non-talkative state or non-verbal state, and she has to see her dead-ass dad.
Yeah.
Wow, he's showing such emotion.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Police headquarters.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
Or can you sit in your chair?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
Why are you here? What happened to Mizuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
Yeah.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
Because his evil boyfriend died. About Renju.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered.
What?
No way
Oh,
this
he
is a
just did that.
suicide.
He I thought that would be the weirdest, most complicated suicide of all time.
And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer.
I always wanted to die like a fishy.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
Oh, hi. Forgot you're here.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New.
Yes, several years ago.
Pewter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually.
Uh-oh.
It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Fuck.
Awesome.
Oh, he said it the same way I did, too.
Is that what you were talking about, boss?
You could beat Date in the next game.
Fine. I suppose
I
you
could
deserve to know.
never replace Greg Chun. Mario, what do you have to say about all this?
Nothing.
Oh, Mario, come on. Don't clam up now. How are you? Getting any sleep?
Of course not. I've still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
How are you, green guy? You seem troubled. Anything wrong?
2 murders, one right after the
No,
other.
I'm fine.
How could I not be?
Any thoughts on the culprit?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
No, left, idiot.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer.
This happened in Breaking Bad once.
Really?
Where Hank was like, it's signed WW. It's like, what does that mean? He goes, Willy Wonka, Walter White, and he looks Walter right in the eyes and he's like, you got me. So perhaps.
You're missing your left eye, so
Oh.
you steal them from others. I'm kidding. Only a joke.
Well, yeah.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Peter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Weird.
6 years ago.
Weird.
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then.
I'm surprised boss isn't like, shut up!
I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Wow.
Aw.
Why are you here anyway?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No,
No.
I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
You walked right in. I was standing here. Hi, Nova. Alright, let's see. Peter looks surprisingly serious. How about that incident 6 years ago?
About 6 years ago.
We have a name for it down
About
at
6
HQ.
years ago.
The original Cyclops serial killings. To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
It's May.
Oh my god.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women. And
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
What about their heart? Did they have their heart? This is very important. Did they have their heart? I know who did it. I know it was her. Cyclops.
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press.
Life is simply unfair, isn't it, Sean?
I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops, hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
He's a big fan of X-Men.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants.
Thanks.
According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky,
What?
and Gaia, goddess of earth.
They're children of my what? Huh? Bro, what?
Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and
Cyclopes.
sleeping ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Dante's like, whatever, dude.
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Was this Cyclops captured? So yes?
No, in 6
Oh.
years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right
you
eyes
sure?
removed.
Oh my god. The Cyclops killer made sure Renju was transitioning.
But Shoko and Renju,
We're missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also
The most
inconsistent.
inclusive video game.
The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
Why is Shoko like having a meltdown over there? Bitch, what's your problem?
But even so, you can't say for sure
Well.
this isn't our guy. Maybe, or do you have another reason?
Sorry, Date.
I'm sorry, Date. I can't say anymore.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it.
Cuter, tase him.
I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one.
He just wakes up outside in his car.
The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking.
We're not allowed.
Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet.
There was a big sign on the file that says no Date allowed.
Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
Damn it, true crime podcasters. Any other information?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Don't call me that.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iba.
Understood.
Cuter, tase him. Oh,
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual.
I spy something blue.
I like how it's like the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual. There must be a human child in the back seat.
Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
Nothing out of the ordinary here. Anything in the glove box?
Did I put anything in there?
You could have put a gold brick in there and it wouldn't slow us down this much. Have you checked the back seat?
Oh, right. But I can't just turn around and look while I'm driving.
Just check the rearview mirror.
The mirror.
The mirror. But what about the passenger
The
seat?
passenger seat. No one is sitting in it.
But what about
The
The wheel.
dashboard. The wheel.
what about the dashboard?
What about the center console? What about the dashboard? The game's like, I've
What
had
about
enough of your shit.
the shift?
What about
gear?
the shifter, the shift gear, the gear shift?
The gear shift.
Maybe Mizuki's hiding in the gear shift. What the fuck?
What is that?
Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
Mizuki climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat. Well, she seems fine despite having a dead dad. How are you doing?
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
Nice weather we're having.
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Damn, what a brat.
What are you doing here?
But the weather can
I
be
ditched the
interesting.
hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking
It's
you back.
raining here where I am right now.
Is it?
Yeah, it's gonna rain like all week.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm hyped about it.
I'm going to the big flea market tomorrow, and it's not supposed to rain, which I'm glad, but it is supposed to rain after tomorrow. Yeah.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you. I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter.
I'm Blue. Damn, she's right.
Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
I mean, you can.
Fine. But don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
How did you even get in here?
It wasn't locked. I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes.
Was she sitting full upright the whole time?
I mean, when we found her, yeah.
Yeah.
She was just sitting up, so.
It's funny that, like, I don't know if it would have been funnier just to see, like, her ponytail sticking up for something, but it's really funny that she's just sitting upright. Like, what?
Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
So...
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy. You should cut that out.
I was talking to Iva out loud before I noticed Mizuki in the car. Oh, that must be what she's referring to.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist?
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss. It's just hard to explain.
Just pop out of my socket. Maybe that'll explain.
I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time. Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal. No need to be so formal. Shit, I said that out loud.
Dante, I think you should go to the hospital.
Oh, man.
God.
You want to catch the suspect?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a preteen.
Yeah, weird for a 12-year-old to say that.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
It's cool.
Sounds pretentious to me.
Ooh. About Renju.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
Yeah, something about the Yakuza. I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money.
I don't know the details. Explains the details.
She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
Anyway, I'm glad that you're okay.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
I'm a pushy. I'm a pussy. Get it right.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date,
What about Daddy?
Your dead-ass dad. Your dad that died less than 24 hours ago. You're just like him.
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
They're the worst.
Sheppy Sagittarius says,
God.
so just like your dead-ass daddy looking like our dead-ass mom.
Thank you, Shifi.
Hey! What are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad?
Look at that face.
Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old, creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Fucking say that,
it.
Dante.
Digs this hole even deeper.
Stupid old
God.
man.
Punk-ass kid.
The Ben and Drill brothers.
The Ben and Drill brothers.
These fucking guys. It's him!
Yeah. Oh fuck, he's back.
It's him! I'm trying to figure
Zeno.
out what's that poster underneath it.
I don't know.
I don't know if that's anything.
I don't know if it's anything either.
Yeah. Oh, it's that one. The theater one on the right. Akihabara Theater.
I see.
It's him! It's what's his face? He's here. Mizuki and I walked back
God.
into Sunfish Pocket.
Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
A baby? I didn't know you had a kid.
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
I didn't know he had a twin. Two identical men.
Ah, good.
Hey, chat. Who's this inspector?
Does anyone remember this guy's name?
What? Does anyone remember his name?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami.
Uh-huh.
It's
And what's your name?
Kagami.
Hey,
Oh.
what's your name?
Kagami.
What? Huh?
I told you it's Kagami. I told you
Okay.
my name like 5 times.
But
What? I of course remembered his name.
yeah,
His name is engraved in my mind.
it's engraved in my mind.
His name is...
Hey, you. What's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami. Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
What?
Enjoyed a fulfilling chat with Kagami. I just got an achievement. And he
Good.
leads.
No, we didn't find anything today.
Are you getting enough rest?
No, not these past few days.
Kogumi? Kogumi?
I thought so.
Me?
Once this is over, get some rest, all right?
You too, Detective Date.
Another inspector. I hope we find some clues. The inspector is investigating something. Wish we knew what that guy's name was.
Iba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
What the fuck? How? How can this be? It's not in the cloud? Then it's nowhere. Policeman. What's the status?
Nothing special.
Cool, man. Cool. A register near the doorway. There are pictures of girls on display. Probably the girls that are working
What are you
here.
staring at? Creeper.
I agree.
Pictures of maids on display. Can a guy look at some girls? It's a light that looks like a jellyfish. I like these. Those are cool. I want those. Probably not a clue. A table. I can't find any clues on it. Come on, gang. A chair. Great.
Wow.
A barrel made of wood. Nothing special. A big anchor. I see that trident. I see it.
Probably find a closer one somewhere.
You're right.
Is that a spear?
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No. There are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
A trident. Doesn't look like it has anything to do with the case. The store's
Dragon's
ready.
Palace pasta. 1,800 yen. 1,800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
He's so poor. This place is up on the second floor. Nothing out the window. Then again, Mizuki's pretty rich, so like, what does she know about prices? It's like that scene from Arrested Development. What could a banana cost, Michael? $10?
Yeah.
I looked inside the wooden box. There's nothing in here. The oil drum. The oil drum must be some kind of interior decor.
The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters.
The economy's in shambles.
It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
Whoa. It weighs approximately 44 pounds and a watch.
What?
There's something inside.
I stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
How do you even open these fucking things? I don't think you can.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
I don't know.
Correct.
Let's open it.
Oh. What?
Well, I mean,
They don't have a lid. Come on.
the top bit, yeah.
I don't think you're supposed to be able to take those off on metal drums.
You have to open them somehow.
Yeah, there's like a little spout.
Yeah, I think you can open it all the way too.
Oh, I thought that was more plastic.
I imagine they have to
This
get
is
the oil in there
wristwatch Renju
somehow.
always wore.
Yeah, I figured from the spout. They get it into the spout, they get it out through the spout.
Well, that would be very slow since the spout is so small.
Maybe.
It would fill it very
Maybe.
slowly. Maybe.
This is the wristwatch Renju always wore.
No doubt about it.
Hey, it's not in his shadow. Is this a vampire watch?
But how did this get here?
Oh my god.
Spooky.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death.
Cool.
But no traces of that have been found in the area, nor
Did
on
no
the corpse
poo-poo.
itself. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else. It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Okay. We can estimate a person's weight by putting them on a scale. You're not that cool, Iba.
Iba,
Got
can you
him.
recall the
Got
time you
him.
discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Yes. Is he still up there? No.
The autopsy
That was a
report
flashback.
describes the presence of
I thought he was
benzodiazepine.
still up there.
It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high.
Oh, fuck. Benzodiazepamabaldine.
It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
Every time I want to talk about this, I completely forget what it's called. But at work, I'll remember the name of it perfectly. What is it fucking called from VLR? The medicine to cure the Radical 6. I will literally remember it work perfectly, and I'll be like, why am I thinking about that? And then when I actually need to remember, I don't fucking remember. Oh, methamphetamine. Excelavir, thank you.
Methamphetamine.
Yeah, methamphetamine, of course. Oh, how can I be so silly? Yeah, Excelavir.
Thank you, Juno.
I'll be at work, and I'll just be like, Excelavir. I'll be like, why am I thinking about the vaccine? The vaccine to Radical 6.
Could use some Excelavir right about now.
I guess so. Sedatives were detected in Renju's body. He was barely conscious before he was killed. The right eye is still there. Very astute. The left eye's been pulled out.
This bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Renju and Shoko both had their left eye taken before they were killed. There are deep impressions left on his neck.
Strangulation?
I think I have Radical 6. Yep.
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat.
Bro died looking like that fish from SpongeBob. What? What fish? What fish from SpongeBob?
Which one?
There's a lot of fish.
Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck.
I think I know
choking
which
him
one
in
you're
an
talking
attempt to
about,
suffocate
actually.
him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel
He's
closure
like
in the
making
neck.
that face. He has his mouth open like that, maybe.
Are you thinking about Patrick sitting on the hook?
It could be Patrick sitting on the hook, actually,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, I think that's...
I think it's Patrick.
Yeah,
The suspect
that's...
strangled Renju to death from behind.
That's the only thing I can think of. Is Patrick sitting on the hook.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
Wait, I think you're right, yeah. Renju's approximate time of death was yesterday, Saturday, around 8 p.m. He was strangled by a cloth or something similar from behind.
Well, I thought the sheepy, because sheepy could be thinking something else.
That's true.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse.
Patrick
body
was
was hanged
attracted
from
to
the
the
ceiling,
hooks.
similar to how a fish would
It's
be.
true. He thought there was nothing wrong with the hooks, I remember. And then he tricked SpongeBob.
Does this look dangerous to you?
And then he tricked SpongeBob. Yeah. Not one of my favorite episodes. It was okay. The body was hanging from the ceiling.
A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks.
But you remember it. I remember every episode of SpongeBob between the years 1999 and 2007. Okay. Now, were they good for those last 3 years? No. But I remember them.
We have found no fingerprints.
Renju's corpse was found hanging from the ceiling beam. We're talking about SpongeBob, and this is on the screen.
That's fine.
It's fine. Alright. Renju's corpse was hung by 3 wires. The wires were tied to 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, and approximately 55 pounds each.
Three beer kegs on the floor. Each can hold 20 liters and weigh 55 pounds when filled with water. Evidence marker. It's a little marker that's put up to track evidence at the scene. World's worst keg stand accident. Hooks, me boy! The store's signboard. It says Sunfish Pocket. Notice anything strange?
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I found out today my students have been debating my persona. Debating? Like what you would be?
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything.
Do you remember what you saw last night?
How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die.
I posted the fuck-ass fish in the Discord, lol. Alright. Hold on. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Those are nematodes.
Just a nematode?
That's literally from the first episode of SpongeBob.
Is that like the pilot?
Yeah, and then it was repurposed as the first episode, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are not nematodes? What?
So those are,
I thought the nematodes were the ones. Nematodes, SpongeBob. Oh, the nematodes are the ones that came and ate his pineapple.
Oh, right.
What?
I was thinking they may be sardines.
SpongeBob first episode.
Anchovies!
They're
They're anchovies.
They were anchovies, yeah. Anchovies!
Yeah, I was thinking about what Mr. Crab was yelling.
Call
Like,
my
yo-
mommy, Mr.
He yelled-
Squidward! Now that's a good episode. You can see the kitchen back there. Nothing looks suspicious. A doorway to the kitchen. Renju weighed about 160 pounds, and he was definitely murdered somewhere else than carried here. Notice anything?
Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything. Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you.
This is why no one likes you.
This is why Mizuki's like my favorite character.
Yeah.
Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
She is arguably like the best character.
Yeah. In this game and the second game. You can leave if you need to.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Still,
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, you think it's totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
But this is what I wanted.
I didn't invite her.
I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
Mizuki's looking at the spot where we found Renju.
Hey. Are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm like your dad now. Legally. I'm going to kill you.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
That's not how legality works, Date. You're not my dad now.
Are you really okay?
Yeah, I am. Don't you have an investigation to do? Or are you stalling?
God.
Mizuki acts tough. But deep inside...
Yeah.
Sheppy Sagittarius says it's okay, Mizuki. I'm like a not dead version of your dad that we found.
Thanks. I think this happened last time I played this, where I'm just like, what? What now? The The walls are decorated with life preservers.
Sorry, I'm not very talkative, by the way. I'm just sleepy.
That's fine. An empty wooden box.
Rain makes me sleepy, but also...
Sleepy makes you sleepy.
Yeah.
Being sleepy makes you sleepy, and also...
But like a good kind of sleepy.
Oh, okay.
Good kind of sleepy.
The club
I
is
feel
located...
better when it's like raining outside.
I get that. It's nice. I like hearing the rain.
It calms me down.
This club is located on the second floor of the building. We use the elevator to get here.
Iba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching.
Nils would love this shit.
Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m., the weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
Wow, that's a big person.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? Well, we aren't done investigating.
Wait, 355 pounds? It was Mama! Mama did it!
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
What? Like who?
You can't just assume a lady's weight, Ryan.
Oh my god, you're right. I'm so sorry. Do you want to talk to Ota?
Okay, asshole.
Fucking
Yeah.
asshole.
Oda is in here all the time. He might know something.
Ota's doing fucking rider poses, alright?
I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
I love that face.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
Do you want to talk to Iris? Oh, so we
Yeah.
do know Iris. I guess we have met Iris in this, just barely, though.
Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Mizuki tried calling Iris, but there was no answer. What a surprise. That girl is never available.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know.
Very busy.
Iris is into a lot of things.
Any places you can think of that I don't know about?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district?
Have I?
Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Let's head out.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Okay. Save my game. Sorry. That save noise still gets me.
Yep.
Let's go to Lemniscate first. I'm gonna fuck with the timeline.
B. Let's go.
Oh, what? Hey there, handsome.
The breasts. I mean, a woman.
Excuse me?
I cannot even right now. Hold on, give me just one sec. Mizuki, do you know this guy?
Yeah.
Can you introduce me, please?
She is surprisingly unprofessional for a receptionist.
Come on, it's just not so bad.
Could you contain yourself for 5 minutes, Date?
No.
Did you happen to see Ota here?
Ota?
Ota.
Nah, I haven't seen him today. How is he?
Nah.
The receptionist knows Ota too?
Ota happens to be the kind of otaku who actually has social skills.
Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Yeah, nightmare.
Nothing. Anyway, could you give me a call if Ota shows up? I have my number here.
Yeah, here's my number. I took out my business card and handed it over to the receptionist.
Yeah, I got his number. I got his number.
Let us pray that the privilege will not be abused.
What's going to happen to the office?
Oh, haven't heard anything about that yet. The VP might take over. We might get absorbed by another office. Just when I got a job, too. Man, what am I gonna do if this place closes up?
I
love her voice.
Yeah, it's so good.
Anyway, tell me, Date, what kind of girls do you like? Because I'm the committed type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate?
I love when a character asks me something like that, and I have to look over to the right, and Mizuki's staring me dead in the face.
Well, we could go out sometime.
Wow, dude.
The pout.
You disgust me.
My apologies. Never mind.
You should look at the plants. Sometimes Aiba looks at the bugs in the plants.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
Date, look! A cricket!
Oh my god! I didn't know
Did you not know about this?
No!
Oh my god! You need to...
I've had this strange fascination with insects. I didn't know she did that. That's great.
I love her. But, most of the time she says their, scientific name.
Oh, okay.
Or, Latin name or whatever.
That's so funny. Why would there be a cricket in here anyways?
Yeah, I don't know. Don't question it. They're just bugs in here.
Things have been pretty serious around here lately.
Yeah, totally. You never think about, my boss getting murdered, you know? What are even the chances? That's the odds of hitting the lotto. But it was kind of lucky, in a weird way. Some of my old friends hit me up asking about it, you know? Feels like we're old alumni or something.
Girl, Mizuki's right here.
She certainly found the bright side of this situation.
Have you seen Iris?
Iris? You mean Asa? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
She's doing a funny little dance.
Yeah.
She's
Oh,
grooving.
that's why she didn't pick up the phone.
If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
For sure.
For sure.
For sure.
What?
For sure? As in, I got you?
I don't believe I've ever heard that sequence of sounds spoken out loud before.
What does she even talk about on this podcast?
She's probably a true crime podcaster.
Hmm.
There's a receptionist sitting behind the desk. There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting behind the desk. There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting. There's a receptionist with huge breasts. Huge breasts. Breasts. There are huge breasts sitting behind the desk.
Very good.
A reception desk. With huge breasts behind them. Oh, Mizuki. Do you know this receptionist?
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, of course we know each other. We're best friends.
Best friends.
We hang out, we party.
we do not party.
Hey!
What's wrong with this woman?
Who hired this woman?
The most likely scenario is that the final decision was made by the head of the company.
Oh, your stupid ass dad.
You.
Let's go.
Mizuki, let's go. Staying here would be a waste.
Yeah. Where should we go next?
Alright, I don't want to talk to Ota, so let's go to Yukacha. Poor Ota.
mean, we got it eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Is this it?
Yeah.
You know about this place?
Yeah. This is where I met Renju for the first time.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
Mizuki's like, get me a beer.
That is only a partial truth.
Had a long day.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
I want to talk to his mom.
Where
Date's
is
mom.
everyone?
I mean,
It's been like this for a while.
do we even know who
Not
that
many people
is?
come here anymore.
Like, not to get into spoilers or anything.
I don't know.
Oh, no, Ota's. Oh, okay. Do we even know who Date's mom is, though?
I don't know. I don't think so.
With his personality, he's gotta have a fucked relationship with his mother.
Mama should be here soon, though.
idea.
Okay.
In other news,
Cuts back, Mizuki's drinking a fucking strawberry daiquiri.
at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and
Oh, no.
1 truck.
I hope Renju was in there.
MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence.
Oh, right. Wait. Forgot. I forgot that Renju's dead. Yeah, right.
Yes, he
right,
already
right,
died.
right. He was involved with it in the other timeline. But not this time, because he's already dead. I
The
forgot.
investigation is ongoing.
It's okay. I would have made a zero time limit joke.
Life is simply unfair. That surgeon was in that taxi cab that was in the accident that could have saved that boy's life, and that boy is you, Sean, you little freak of nature. Come here, you little rascal. He rustles his head.
Yeah.
Come here, you're my boy. You're my boy, Sean. Please don't touch me. Come here, you little rascal.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I don't know.
You get so weird when you talk about zero from zero time to limit.
Zero from Zero Time to Limit specifically is such a funny voice and such a weird reveal that, like, it just makes me laugh.
It is, yeah.
About Renju.
I get you.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
It's about his shitty wife and his shitty daughter. I mean,
Don't worry, I have everything recorded. In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
are you tired?
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right? Don't beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway because I'm not going home.
Having fun at school.
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Nobody likes
Do you
talking about
have a lot of friends?
school in this fucking game.
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Yo, asexual queen.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. I love that one.
Aromantic is the word I was looking for. She had that mustard that made her aromantic. It's been a long time since.
That made her arrowways.
Oh, thank God. It's been a long time since we did this.
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition.
Data said that? I guess he would.
The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
Mizuki, we should have at least one meal together.
I told you I don't want to.
Why not?
Because, I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Really now? People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean.
Too clean.
Too clean.
Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
This is gonna be rough.
Hi, Mama.
Date, honey. Long time no see.
Hey, Mama, how have you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve a thing, is it? Go ahead, ask away. I'll help any way I can.
Back to polishing. How's business?
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up, in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
Is Renju a regular here?
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up. You look like a purple water balloon.
Wow!
God.
Such a way with women.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
I'll pass, thanks.
About Renju?
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
Uh-oh.
A gang?
He's shifting. He remembers the other timelines.
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
Mama's polishing a dried bonito fish. It's part of her daily routine. Come to think of it, I have no idea why. I think I'll ask her one day. We did. In another timeline. About Mama. Are you scared of Mama?
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
Such a wide range. Such a wide range.
That's a pretty wide range.
Very
Gotta
good.
widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
Oh, hi, bud. I forgot you're here. It's your first time in a place like this?
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day, when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
About Mama.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh, okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right.
I love
And I won't charge you
Mizuki's
this time.
voice actress, too. I think it's, I mean, I love Mizuki, but the voice actress is, so good.
Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
She's got, like, a baby voice. Right, this is for Renju.
I promise.
Mizuki's curling up a little. Maybe she's intimidated by Mama. Mizuki seems to be wary of Mama. How dare you, Mizuki? What else do you remember about Renju?
Well, there was the watch incident.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you.
He what? He
Blew
what?
up.
He what?
He blew up.
This joke could go two ways. Sexually, or he exploded.
That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
I pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. It was the one I found in the oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it?
Why was it in that watch? In that drum? Why was the watch in that drum? Why was the phone in the horse? Many such questions.
Was it
Why were things
at
in
the
places?
scene?
Right, yeah.
Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
Nice. Nice going.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Yes.
Daddy had a new lover.
Yes, yes. He had gay sex with that man after the... I'm going to the bathroom.
The bathroom?
Yeah. This place is small. The bathrooms are outside.
Take care.
Your dead dad is gay, by the way. Yeah. I gave her a nod and wave and left.
Iba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
Wow.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Oh, Mizuki's VA is non-binary. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Well, there you go.
Hell yeah.
Well, they do a great job. It's fucking awesome work.
And they stream.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going
Yeah, a
to
lot of
leave
voice
Mizuki here?
actors started like streaming during quarantine, and
Yeah.
they kind of just do that now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Uh-oh. Oh, God, we're back. For the first time.
Who's this asshole? You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
We've seen all this.
What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Yeah, Chiefy, that's also where I thought Nox was going with that. Yeah, a lot of streamers became non-binary during COVID.
If only.
Saw it on the news. But we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
About Shoko.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Shoko was part of an investment fraud scheme. And I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop.
You heard of someone called Aset? About Renju. It's funny how his, like... he's instantly able to spill everything the minute you mention Aset's name.
I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
Maybe. Where's the chairman?
What?
The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
Okay. Yeah. Yep. We've seen all that. We can deal with Momo later. I should be focused on something else. Oh, that's right. The ashtray. Zoom thermo cannon.
But
oh, I blasted my thermal cannon right at it.
But thermal cannon.
The thermal cannon. One of the cigarette butts. The tip is reddish.
Hey, Iba. Can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
But thermal cannon.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
I got nothing to say to you.
All right. Oh, thermal cannon.
Oh.
Oh, ass. Ass hot.
Part of the cushion is still red.
Hot ass.
Just as I thought.
There was some hot ass in here.
Some hot ass action.
Hey, was there some hot ass in here?
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today, although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not possible.
Sorry, not possible.
When I came in,
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
neither of them was on the sofa.
Whoa. He uses detective skills.
And neither of them was smoking.
Whoa.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here. And I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit. Which means, whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
I just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
Who could it be? I know that cunty form anywhere.
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking.
And not in the nice way.
My evolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot him.
You
Yes.
should.
Do
You
it.
should. You should.
Do it.
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall
Your
is
medicines, Date. Your medicines.
unarmed. I cannot approve the use of Evolver in this situation.
Damn it.
Man, I hope a powerful government official isn't back there. That'd be scary.
Makes you think.
A gun!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Date! A porno mag at your feet!
Yes.
The solution to all problems in the Somnium Files is porno mag.
This was one of the first things that I saw of this game.
Oh. Nova also said that. And Chiefy.
It's iconic.
Hey! Did you just shoot at me?
Holy shit. Best viewers.
Oh.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute!
Why does he have a fucking chain gun? The first thing I ever saw from this game was that it was free on PlayStation Plus. And that's the truth.
Huh.
And I went, oh, people have talked about this
Date,
video game.
Load Evolver with explosive rounds.
I will play it.
Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
Nice.
The what? Oh,
Ball.
that. Why?
Just do it!
Well,
Ball. Aim for his balls now, Date. Wow. That's so stupid.
Iba, you saved me.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
So, where's this porno mag?
God damn it, Date.
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited.
That's canon.
I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell?
It's so stupid.
You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Toys.
Shit.
His toys.
Hey, coward. I see you. Show your face.
Hello, Miss Toys.
Oh man, I hope a powerful government official isn't in there. That'd be scary. What the
I
fuck?
know you.
It's Sosajima.
He was just smoking in there. He was just like
Sure was. How did he even know Date was coming up? It's not like he knocked on the door or anything.
Government people are weird.
That's...
Sajima, so, Congressman.
Hot boxing in the closet.
What is this guy doing here?
Hi. What are you doing here?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakura since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can
That
forget
fucking
it.
guy.
This is strictly business.
Big guy.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
I went to work, then went home.
I hate that smile. Get that smile off your face.
So, you have no alibi.
Unsettling.
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable. There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sajima.
I agree. We can't trust that.
About Renju.
The president of Lemniscate?
It didn't... I will record all of that. Can't we just, like... Here, we have proof that that all happened.
We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
I think it's actually talked about later on that, like, it can't be... It's not admissible in court because it's, like, super secret technology and...
Right.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual.
It's not unusual
Events with those
to be
uptight
loved
stuffed shirts
by
can be
anyone.
wrapped up.
What's new,
They have
pussycat?
some young women from an entertainment office attend.
Thank you.
Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
My father knows about John Mulaney now because he watches Conan's podcast. So he's like watched all the John Mulaney stand-up things. And he's just like, hey, have you ever heard of John Mulaney? Have you ever heard like the Salt and Pepper Diner? I'm like, I don't have the heart to tell him. I'm like, yeah, Dad, about 10 years ago or so. like 10 years ago, I knew about the Salt and Pepper Diner. Yeah, I know about it. But I'm just like, yep, that's pretty funny, Dad. Pretty funny. He's like, you ever see the thing where he talks about how he went to a party when he was a teenager? I'm like, yep. Yep. And he hops over the fence. Yep.
Yep.
So Sajima.
Horse loose in a
Congress.
hospital. Yep.
Yep. Horse loose in a hospital. Yeah, I've heard it all. Hi, Momo. He's so small, dude.
He's so short.
How about Choco?
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now.
But the new season of Poker Face came out. I haven't watched it yet because I want to go back and rewatch season 1. It's basically Columbo. You'd like it.
Oh yeah.
But John Mulaney's in season 2. and he's like an FBI agent. Oh my god, it's like so. I can't wait to watch season 2. It's gonna be crazy.
I lied earlier when I said I didn't know her.
I thought so.
I thought so.
You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
About Rohan.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother.
I love the fact that they were related. They look nothing alike.
I know.
6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital.
They both have the head scar, but...
And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor.
The hereditary head scar,
That's
of
all
course.
I'm gonna say. You want to know more? Hire a private eye.
I have a private eye. Her name's Aiba. About Renju.
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. But now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If Talon at his office was causing trouble or something...
You know, we'd kill him. What? You can't say that, Momo.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way. He paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
Okay.
Alright.
About Shoko.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even
What a
if they are
shock.
involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
Date,
Hello?
a call from Lemniscate.
Connected.
Hi.
You remember, like, how you said to call you if Ota came? Well, he's here now, so I guess I'm calling you.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Where are you going?
That's none of your concern. Moma, Congressman Tsujima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
I'm not gonna lie. This has been weird.
You serious?
Let's go, Aiba.
Roger.
Lemniscate. We just fucking left Mizuki. Did we completely, like, skip Masahita Diner?
This is all really suspicious.
I mean, I guess.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras.
Nothing must have happened there.
There's definitely something going on there.
Yeah, probably.
I agree.
Important.
But I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
Ah!
I bet.
I mean, how do I pick anything else? Like, come on.
Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
What's wrong with him?
He's so stupid.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you Mom?
Oh my god, it's his mom!
Oh, it all makes sense.
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, you're Iba, right? Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
I'm your eyeball, idiot. About your appearance.
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Some sort of little creature.
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
The hamster?
I was bored last night, so
Huh?
What did he do?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it.
I will not.
Why not?
Because I won't.
Why not? I'm gonna have to get used to this look.
I fear you would eventually grow tired of the other form as well.
The hammer.
The hammer.
I just wanted to change my look a little. Think of it as a haircut.
Pretty drastic haircut.
How is So related to the Kumakuras?
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet.
Sailor just tried to steal a Hershey's Kiss off my desk and thought I wouldn't notice.
Most of them
Good-
come across as
good thing you
gossip
did.
or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
Chocolate's no good for them.
Please.
My fucking old beagle that I had when I was a kid, my first dog, she ate like an entire fucking like chocolate bar and she was fine.
Yeah, my old dog Shelby. She was a big dog. She ate like a chocolate bunny one time, tinfoil and all, perfectly fine.
God.
Yeah, yeah. I mistakenly left it on our coffee table while we went out to my grandma's, and we came back and it was gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad told me Brownie ate a brownie recently.
That's cannibalism.
That's cannibalism. How is So related to the Kumakuras? Dude, that dog doesn't need any more treats. I've seen that fucking dog. She's fat. That's a fat ass dog. I love Brownie, but she's a fat dog. How is So related to the Kumakuras?
Mr. Sajima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle. But 20 years ago, So Sajima lived elsewhere, in the Kawasaki district to be exact.
She is not. She's pretty fat, dude.
He lived
She's
there until he was
borderline
40
fat.
years old.
Oh, okay.
The Sajima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen. The Sajima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
The explosion at the
The
chemical
incident.
plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30 their original value. What are your thoughts?
Which could mean nothing.
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
Weird.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, So Sajima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Sejima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to this story.
I didn't know you had a beagle.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a foxhound mix.
Oh.
Her name is Cleo.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. She lived to be like 12 and a half.
You got big floppy ears. 12 and a half. God damn.
Yeah.
There's another important fact.
Yeah.
Loud barker.
Yeah? Loud bark?
Oh yeah. Those beagles are fucking loud, dude.
After the land
She barked at
crisis in the
anything that moved.
Kawasaki region crashed.
Yeah. Emmy was like Emmy would do that. And Niles would bark only if Emmy barked. Otherwise, he's pretty quiet.
Yeah, we
And
always only ever had like one dog at a time.
Emmy had that sneeze too. When she got mad, she'd go, and then she'd like sneeze and growl.
Oh my
and
goodness. Yeah, oh my god, Cleo, she would bark like so much. Sometimes she would basically howl.
Continue this conversation
Jeez.
later.
Yeah.
Never more than one dog. Yeah, we
I am receiving a call from headquarters.
had
This is Special Agent Dante from Abyss.
hold on. We had Shelby, and then we got Sally, and then we had them two for a while, and then Sally passed away, and then we got Emmy. So Emmy and Shelby for a while, and then Shelby passed away, and then we got Niles, and then it was Emmy and Niles, and then Emmy passed away, and then Niles passed away, and now Mom's like, dogs are a lot of work. Mom's like, I love dogs, but dogs are a lot of work. It's
Well, yeah,
true.
compared to cats.
It's true, they are.
They are.
So probably no more dogs, but that's okay. I like the cats.
Yeah, well, he should, because you have like, what, 5, 6 of them?
Cats?
Yeah.
4.
Oh.
We've over my entire life, 9 cats.
It's a lot of cats.
But yeah. We had Ashton.
I've had 0.
You've had, yeah, that's because you're super allergic.
Yeah, so was my mom.
Ashton was, we had Ashton. They had Ashton before I was born. We had her for a while. It was Ashton, Chloe, Nutmeg, Cinnamon and Spicy, and then they all lasted, and then Nutmeg passed away, and then I was like, I want another cat. Mom was like, no more cats. And then like, oh, thank you for the raid.
Whoa! Thank you. Welcome.
Minette's thoughts. And then like a week later, she was like, all right, one more cat. And then we got Alf, and then we got Penelope. We got Charlotte, and then we got Dante. And now she's like, no more cats.
My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami.
Hello, I'm Super Mew, and I was dragged here. That is how raids work, yeah.
There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
Yo.
What is this call concerning?
Can I see your flowchart? Why are you talking like Carcat? I mean all caps. That's what I meant. How are you enjoying Somnium Files?
Don't ask yourself like this, man.
I've played this before. We've basically all played this before, but we're not doing spoilers because people haven't played this game before. Homestuck mentioned. Oh god, they don't know. That's fine. That's fine. Actually, you know what? That's for the best. Never.
Don't look up this guy's name on YouTube.
Don't look up Ryan Phantom Homestuck, whatever you do. Don't do that. What is this called?
Oh, you're on your first playthrough. Okay.
Yeah, this game is good. It's a good game. We won't spoil
Yeah,
anything.
we love this game. And the sequel.
If you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is.
And we're replaying it to prepare ourselves for No Sleep for Kaname Date.
I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer.
We've already heard this, technically.
This has to be a prank.
I don't know if the skipping works like Zero Escape, where it stops at new stuff. I don't think it does.
That's what I
don't
thought
think
too.
it does.
However, we got the call yesterday afternoon.
I found you on YouTube.
Before
Oh, yeah.
Reggie was killed.
I'm there.
In other words,
I'm certainly on YouTube.
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Do you think there's anything to this?
I don't know.
Which could mean anything. Back to Lemniscate. Yeah, I guess we skipped Masahito Diner completely.
Oops.
must not have been much going on there.
What's wrong?
Sorry,
You look
Ota.
like you have a lot on your mind.
Sorry, Ota. He was here anyways.
Yeah. I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Oh, right, you didn't know that.
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her. But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami.
Yeah, I was gonna say
name is different.
someone doesn't have the pronoun extension. I can see your pronouns.
But don't you, Sheepy?
I was gonna say, yeah, Shifa, you literally have your pronouns entered into the system.
Yeah, you have yours set. I would think you would see them.
Yeah, it says he, they. I mean, you entering them and having the extension downloaded are two different things, but still, I don't know why you don't have the extension downloaded.
Yes, but yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother.
Super Musa, shut up, Ota. Yeah, he's something.
I want to apologize to her.
The one redeeming quality of Ota, Tokusatsu fan.
I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
Deleted and forgot. Oh, that's fair. Tumblr user. Yeah.
Yo. Thank you for the call.
No problem. After all, it means we get to see each other again.
For sure.
I'm glad.
Ota! Where's Iris?
She's recording a podcast right now. Looking at her schedule, it should end soon.
You're cute.
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
You should be at the club.
Thank you.
So get back to the club.
But despite my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol. I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I turned 36 this year.
Damn, girl.
You're kidding.
Do you want to get some food sometime? I like how you're like MILF idol. Do you know what MILF means, Sheepy? We don't know if she's a mother or not, come to think of it. She
We
could be
don't
a mother.
know.
Hey now, that's awfully aggressive. You're an alpha type, aren't you?
Actually, I'm Sigma.
Oh my god.
And I kinda like you.
Something, French bread toaster. What's baguette?
Yeah.
Couldn't remember the name of the bread.
Oh, but there is one little thing you should know about me. I'm a reptilian.
Huh?
Mm.
Huh?
Is that going to be a problem?
What's a reptilian?
You stupid.
A reptilian humanoid alien. They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Oh, okay. That's not a deal breaker.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be a problem.
Oh, too bad.
The girl with the big tits is sitting behind the counter. That's what I've decided to call her. Not to her face, of course.
Hey, girl with the big tits.
He sucks. Date.
Excuse me?
Shit, I said it to her face.
I want to run away and never look back.
The girl with the big tits is sitting behind the counter. Where have you been?
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
Yeah, Ota's expression didn't change at all when he said that.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a Dojin store to look at the new releases.
God.
Then I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads.
Can we eat date? Yes.
No, that's Ryuki's job.
You know, normal.
Yeah.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
You should examine the plant.
You're right.
See if there's anything new.
Is there a new bug?
Date, look! A little stink bug! Yay! A stink bug!
Yay!
I bet it's a tendency to get excited about bugs.
Yay!
She loves stink bug. Super Mew says who? He's a character from the second game. Don't worry about it. About Renji's case.
Oh yeah.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body.
A stink bug.
This is his current body temperature.
Oh my god!
Yay.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Huh?
Wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay.
About Renju's... No, about Mizuki.
Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki?
Yeah, she lives with me, douchebag.
Oh, at the interrogation.
Oh, right.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki.
That's right! He doesn't know I'm her weird uncle.
I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain.
The Ben and Drill brothers.
Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
You're sick, Date.
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty.
How?
If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
Don't write any novels ever.
Okay.
I don't want your AO3 account.
What kind of novels are you writing, kid?
Do you think Uchikoshi fucking... He would make like a AO3 account under Ota's name and like put up like fake fics. Just for the...
I mean, there are the Twitter accounts.
Exactly, just for the ARG purposes.
Maybe.
About Renju's case.
Yeah.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone?
We need to get this dude a weeaboo twink. Is that a thing, or did he forget his space?
I don't know. I don't know.
When it's all one word, I thought it was like like an app or something.
A man.
Do you imagine this just being like a thing?
I'd just be saying shit. Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we know.
You've been here for a long time, Sheepy.
No. A woman.
We don't eat. Come on.
I like how it literally, he's like, a man. He's really cold. And it's like, oh, gee, what else could it be? I don't know.
Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here.
This game doesn't
Not
acknowledge
a
LGBT.
non-binary man, but like, man,
This game doesn't
no.
acknowledge gay people. Except for Pewter. And the fact that they say LGBT in the second game.
Is it Iris?
Yes.
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Do you think Iris has read Homestuck? Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
So Renju was with Iris.
For sure. For sure.
And Ota has read Homestuck but doesn't understand it and pretends to understand it to impress her.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. There's no point in hiding it, I guess. You're right.
Iris would be like, do you remember that time in Cascade? And Ota would be like, of course, Tessa. I remember
He probably
everything.
would attempt to, but he couldn't get past like the prologue.
God. He read an analysis he watched an analysis on YouTube.
Renju came out of the building with Tessa. But Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly.
Ota doesn't kin anyone. I don't think Ota understands what kinning is.
She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
You need to
I think
stop
he's heard of
putting her
kinning,
on
but he
pedestal.
doesn't understand it.
I hate to say this. I feel like Ota is like me in a lot of ways. Not in idol worshipping way, but in like just like being really stupid. Being really stupid.
Tessa is a savior to me. Tessa,
In
I
just
know,
the really
wouldn't hurt
stupid way,
anyone.
Yeah.
Kind of dresses like you.
Yeah, he kind of does, doesn't he? That sucks, huh? The first time I played this, I messaged Isu. I said, this looks like you. I messaged Isu a picture of Ota. I said, this looks like you. And Isu was like, wow, I don't like that.
Ota's just a bit of you and Isu combined, which is
A little bit.
You know, it makes sense because he's a very scary individual.
Yeah.
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block. And I saw all this awful negativity online, and
Whenever you and Isu are in the same room, it gets very scary.
It does. It's true.
I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing. And it made me realize something important.
That I'm a pervert.
You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people. That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's block.
That's cool, Ota. You're still like the worst character in the game, but
And I know I'm not the only
he's
one
not.
Tessa has inspired.
He's not, but it's okay.
A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down.
So Sejima exists.
Yeah, it's true. Very
I would say worst to best. Worst, Mizuki's mom. Second worst, Sosajima. A couple others, and then Ota.
So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
This dude would get kicked out of gooning, sir. Sheepy.
I'm not even.
I don't.
acknowledging that.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. Slow down. I didn't say Iris was the murderer.
But do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But
do it for Iris.
What's going on in my chat, Juno? What are you doing? You guys should know I have cats. Well, that's a deal breaker. Sorry, ban that guy. Girl. I mean them. I mean she. It's okay. I have like fucking 4 cats.
Oh, Nyx.
Nyx. That's
And
Artemis the rotisserie chicken. I see.
I thought it was a cat.
Nix is the name of Doodles' cat. One of them.
Yeah.
No.
You have a friend who has a cat also named Nix.
You don't have to go. It's okay. It's all right. I'm just kidding. We're all cat enjoyers here. What time did Renju and Iris leave the building? Well,
I'm a big cat enjoyer, but
Dox
I am
likes cats
very
from
allergic.
afar.
Yeah.
We have to
Cats
put
like me too, but my body doesn't.
We have to put Nox in a big bubble before they're allowed
Yeah.
to interact with cats.
Around 6:15, I guess.
The bubble boy. I'm sorry, that's the moops.
Where did they go?
One of my mutuals sent me a picture of a cat, and like there was one of the pictures had like their arm like petting the cat in the picture,
Mhm.
and I was like, oh, this is a cat petting simulator. It's like I'm there.
I know. It's real.
They got
That's
in
what I
Renju's
need.
car and drove off.
Does your Nix have thoughts? No, it's my friend's cat, but I don't
That's
know.
why I was like really into the I really want the like VR Neko Atsume game because you can like pick up the cats.
So that's like exclusive to one of the headsets. I would play that, but
That's like the reason, like one of the big reasons why I want a
I
VR
went
headset.
inside Sunfish Pocket,
Right.
but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved.
Whatever
I
specific
figured I would
one
just
that
go
is.
home.
yeah, I don't. That might be a meta one. I don't know.
Let me see.
Yeah, there's a VR Neko Atsume, but I think it's like locked to a certain headset.
MetaQuest.
It is meta. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
I wish they'd bring it to Steam. I'd play that on stream at least once.
What happened?
It's $20.
Yeah, I could pirate that shit.
It's just it looks so cute. I want to
Okay.
pick up the kitties and pet them.
It's Iris!
Iris!
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you.
You kill that guy?
Come with me.
Iris is here. That means she can die in this route.
Wait, it's also in the PlayStation
Bye, Super Mew.
store?
Thank you for joining.
Goodbye, Super Mew. Thanks for popping in. The Neko Atsume VR is also in the PlayStation store?
Oh. Oh. Then I guess I could.
PSVR headset enabled.
Oh.
It's only
PSVR
$16.99.
PSVR 2?
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions.
It just says PSVR, I don't know.
Oh. That doesn't... huh,
Please
that's
answer
weird.
honestly.
PS4
However,
version?
you do not have to say anything that might
Oh,
incriminate
then yeah, no, it wouldn't work on mine. That's sad. For some reason, none of the PSVR 1 games work on PSVR 2. Go figure.
That's strange.
Yeah.
The right to remain silent. You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth. And I would appreciate your cooperation.
Why did we have to bring her here to question her? Hey, it's me! A two-way mirror. There's a small room on the other side of the mirror, but you can't see it from here. Oh, my head... Does my head move?
Yes, it does.
It does. Oh, yeah, it does. Is Ota's story true?
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes? Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket. ASAP.
Around what time was that?
ASAP.
ASAP?
Oh. Playing Neko Atsume VR's...
Yeah, I just sent you the link just to see if you wanted to check it out.
Yeah. Are you able to check the pipes?
5
I'll check
PM,
them.
I think. I got ready, then headed over
Give me
there.
a pee.
I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
I know I have, like,
Nope.
checked everything when I played this game.
Yeah.
And I don't remember if there are pipe jokes.
No pipe joke. Sad. What were you doing with Renju?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there, but the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before, especially with important people being there.
You used to work at Sunfish Pocket, right?
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
I just messaged you something. Spoiler-wise.
I was
What about
honestly
the
just thinking
surveillance
that.
camera?
Yeah.
Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura at 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at
Okay,
7
good.
p.m.
Good. I'm glad I'm not
I
the
was
only
home
one
the
who
rest
was
of the
like,
night.
huh.
Yeah.
What do you think, Iba?
I cannot detect any contradictions.
That's the thing is that
However, her
Sheepy
story appears almost too organized.
posted like a flowchart organizer that explains it a little better, but I didn't look at it because I'm like, I looked at the size of the flowchart and I was like, I don't remember anything from this game. I could play this and this would be like almost my fucking first time playing it because I remember so little about this fucking game.
Right. I've only like played through it once, and
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly when things occurred.
Things happen, yeah.
Human memory is ambiguous.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the fucking truth?
Thank you.
Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
That's true.
Good timed line, as always.
Yeah. When did you find out Renju was killed?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Whoops.
Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast to record this morning, so
Podcasting's important.
if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
Do you have an alibi for last night? Yeah,
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iba, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
With that kind of
Hello for
confidence,
5
her
minutes,
temperature
Melly.
wouldn't change.
Melly is on your break, I'm assuming.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris's story is true, she couldn't have done it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I can hear it.
I can hear it too.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
You mean...
You could also consider that having cancer affects your body and how it regulates temperature. Well, they don't know she has cancer.
Yeah. But still, yeah.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night?
Uh-oh. Only one solution now, boys.
Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Nuts.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
No, it's still possible. You see.
Where am I? Where's Date?
He's holding the camera.
Oh my god, he's spinning. He's spinning.
He's just spinning around the room. Oh, right.
All right. Iris could have killed Renju because elevator record.
Sunfish Pocket is located on the second floor. According to the records, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, the elevator stopped on the second floor only once.
Oh, we're Date. This is his vision.
Yes.
I just saw from the mirror that he's walking. Okay. I was like, where the fuck is he? But we are him right now.
I was joking, but yeah.
Yeah. So the camera, he literally is spinning the camera.
I forgot that he was actually walking around the room.
Yeah.
At 8:55 p.m., the total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds.
Iris could have killed Renju because I think it's elevator or where Renju was murdered.
Could try elevator.
I'm going with elevator.
Iris could have choked Renju to death. If you are searching for proof of this, you will not find it here.
Oh. Damn.
Okay.
Sedation, then, right?
Maybe.
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Ingenuity?
Yeah. Now it's elevator.
I don't think so, Date.
What?
This is irrelevant to the question of how to lift Renju's body.
What do you mean?
Oil drum.
Oh my god. This doesn't look connected. This isn't it. Fucking hell.
Straight up. It wouldn't be his weight, would it?
How could Renju's body be lifted up to the ceiling? I know how.
It went like this.
Okay.
First, Renju was laid out on the counter.
Sure.
Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible.
But...
Thermal cannon!
But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
No, what do you mean? Oh my god. How did the culprit manage to move the corpse to Sunfish Pocket? Oh, it's just a watch in the barrel. Okay.
There you go.
See, I misremembered. I thought she used the elevator to lift him up. But I must have misremembered that.
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure. Just pointing out that
For
it's
sure.
possible.
I didn't do it!
Spider-Man. Or woman.
You don't even have any witnesses!
You don't know.
For sure.
For
If
sure.
I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed.
One Spider-Man.
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make a sudden outburst like that.
You insulted me.
Stop talking out loud.
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
God. He sucks.
Wow. Wow. He's the best.
He's the worst.
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
Or less. We don't know. For
No,
sure.
I mean that
We
your
don't
weight
know.
is relevant to
For
the
sure.
case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
Because the elevator! Finally! Because... Wow.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the second floor?
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once, at 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310...
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However...
105 is very small.
It is.
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange.
Give that girl
Don't
some
turn
milk.
around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall.
All girls
There
do.
are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
All girls do. Are eat hot chip.
She's fidgeting around. Is she doing something under the desk?
That's what it looks like. But we
Lie.
need to confirm something before we confront her. We need to know that she's in fact doing something under the desk.
And what else, chat?
Without turning around?
Yes.
How would I do that?
Be bisexual.
Enhance.
And play on the phone. Oh no!
Ah, shit.
Uh-oh. Ota. Fucking Ota.
Fucking Ota.
Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing? Hey, answer me, Iris.
I know, right? Seriously?
Date. Sync with her.
Well,
we gotta put her in the microwave.
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. Medication is working perfectly.
We'll stop before this.
Okay.
Because I'm very hungry, actually. I haven't really eaten dinner.
Not a problem. Get it started.
The time limit is 6 minutes.
We know.
So before time is up,
I know.
then let's begin.
We know pewter.
We know pewter. We know pewter. All pewter know how to do is 6 minutes and lie. And be gay.
Very true.
Nope.
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Oh yeah, this one's crazy.
Yeah.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Definitely remember this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iba. Discover Iris's secret, a mysterious room, videos, and a strange device. You may be able to find the truth. Seek a way out. But next time.
Next time.
Next time.
We will seek.
Next time we will seek Scary Blue. We will seek Scary Blue.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Mayhaps. Alright. Well, we made some progress.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. Alright.
We are getting to it.
We're getting to it. My good friend Knox.
My good friend Ryan.
Have a good night, buddy.
You too. Get something to eat.
I'm gonna go eat a frozen pizza. Don't worry.
Of course you are.
Yep. Alright, bye. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I have the day off, but I am going to the giant flea market. So I don't know how tired I'm gonna be, but I'll let you guys know. I would like to play more 100 line, because people are already getting to day 100, and that's like insane. Isu's like going hard on 100 line. So I would like to play more. That playthrough is gonna fucking take me forever. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye!